Hello and welcome to the next episode of Chris is Not Quite Awake Yet, featuring Creep Spread. oh boy. Featuring Creep Spread. I'm doing this without coffee yet, so wish us luck. Today is going to be creep units. And today is also going to be creep unit actions. So I need to actually open up. Oh, that's right. It was a second sheet on the board. Okay. Creep moves. Spawn, collect, expand, attack. It's been a couple days since I've looked at this. I have to get myself back up to speed. I worked on another game in the meantime that we'll be featuring soon enough, but that was yesterday. This is today. Okay. You know what? I don't think we actually need this spreadsheet. I think we can just do this. Potential actions, theme, to-do list. Let's just do a whole new section for this. Let's call it Creep Units. Okay. Creep units. When a player spawns creep, I have no idea where to begin on this one. I know I said I was going to over design this portion just because I felt like it was the right thing to do. I don't know if I have enough unique thoughts about this to actually over design it, but we'll see where we go. Maybe I should have had coffee before I started this. Okay, creep units. Well, we can have a basic warrior unit. We can have an armored unit. I don't even remember what weapons are my... Have we even talked about weapons yet for anybody? Oh, duh. No, there are no weapons. This is simpler than that. This is... Huh. So when a unit like a B4 is moving across the map and it gets to A1, it can just reduce to A3? Is it that simple? Huh. I don't know how interesting these units have to be. I don't know if this is where the I don't know where the engagement is in this game yet. Is it in the meta game of moving back and forth from side to side? Are the units just a secondary or tertiary thing? What would be the most fun thing to me? Oh, we've got these 4 units. What would be the most fun thing for me? It's the management of action points and trying to throw off the other players of who you're fighting for. Yeah, the units are... You know what? Okay, we're not going to over-engineer this. And actually, we are going to use this one. We're going to call it creep units. Creep units. And we're going to call it... Let's start simple. Let's just make creep versions of these 4 things. We'll call the Mario version of a creep. We'll call it a winged beast. Can jump spaces. can't quite fly. Okay. Berserker, we're going to call it a boar. All out attack. Exclamation point. Travel any direction. We're just going to call this the Queen because we're going to totally rip off from StarCraft. Because why the heck not? Lane defense. They're not defending anything. So rather than do lane defenses, let's do something like a worm. Well, we'll call them wormholes. And the idea is going to be wormholes create tunnels that only creep can travel. Yeah. There's more to that. Alright, we're going to go over to the spreadsheet. We're going to go to creep actions, spawn things of some sort. Creep units. Oh, that's right. I started another one. Okay. My notes are starting to get a bit messy and disorganized, but that's okay. Winged Beast. Winged Beast. Boar. Queen. Tunnel worms. Alright. Tunnel worms. Okay, we'll create shortcuts to other parts of the map that only creep can travel. What am I thinking to myself right now? I'm thinking it felt like I had more in my head when I thought this up. I like the idea of a tunnel worm. It's interesting, and this will tunnel other parts. What? Unlimited. No, that's a terrible note. I clearly need to have coffee. We'll create shortcut to other parts of the map that only creep can travel. Fine. That makes perfect sense. Base units base A and B units are limited to one lane switch. Creep units can use tunnels to move from one space to another as long as tunnel connects them. I'm fairly certain that was obvious before I wrote down the note, but regardless, the note helps later on, especially in mornings like this when I am at peak performance, to say the least. Okay. What do these guys do? Actually, while we're here, let's do base units. It's really misleading, but Jumpman, Berserk, two-way only. Oh, no good name for this yet. No good name. Call it the two-way player. Nice. High school football reference. Lane defense. Okay, Jumpman. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, Jumpman can jump X number of spaces. That was nice and easy. Attack like crazy. Can move both directions in lanes. Is exactly what it sounds like. This, I hate flavor text, but this is great flavor text. Okay. Winged Beast. Now that we have those notes written down, Winged Beast. Winged Beast. Can Jumpman attack from above? Because I'm thinking of Winged Beast, and can a Winged Beast attack from above? I don't know. Okay, we're not going to have Jumpman attack from above. The Winged Beast, however, can jump spaces, but can also attack while jumping. It can only fly short distances. Boar. Oh, let's do the boar has moves faster as it takes damage. This will need to be tracked. And that could be a death knell. And what I mean by that is, I mumbled to myself a little earlier that these units are not a main focus of the game, and therefore they don't deserve certain levels of tracking information. So I don't want to get too deep into the idea of, okay, well, these guys have hit points and we can just have cubes on the board and move them around, or you can change a token from one thing to another. It's just you end up either creating too many bits or you end up creating too many bits or having players keep track of too many things for something that isn't the focus of the game. Whereas something like the main mechanic, where I'm playing actions on one side in order to give the other side action points to play with, that's important, and that's worth giving accounting to. That's what we'll call it. Well, that's kind of what it is called. So, back to this. This will need to be tracked and could be a death knell. This might not deserve this amount of accounting. Okay, Queen. What's Queen going to do? Ooh, Queen can move one in any direction. very chessy. Tunnel worms. Well, I think we know what tunnel worms do. Why would a winged beast go down a tunnel worm? Oh, because their wings aren't super developed, so they will be ground units as well. Oh, so let's just say can only move one space at a time. The boar can move multiple spaces. Wait, can creep move any direction it wants? Yeah, let's give him that. Creep units can move freely on the board. And that's thematically justified because the idea is you have these two bases going at each other and they have to cross this unknown territory to get to one another. And the creep, it's their home world, so they can get around. Okay. This also brings up maybe base units can gain this ability over time for reasons yet to be determined. But again, this is an extra thing for a secondary mechanic, and I don't want to overbuild secondary mechanics. Okay, I think that works. Let's go back over here. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I need coffee bad. All right. Let's go down to the to-do list. I can do to-do list. Creep units. Did it. Check. Creep unit actions. Check. Overbuild these units. Ha! Funny. That's it. Now what are we going to do next time? Do we need to figure out... I think we actually need to figure out the guts of the game, meaning... guts! For all my 90s brethren out there. Guts of the game, meaning what players are actually doing. What an insane concept. I have no idea how long that's going to take. That might be a really beefy type deal. So I think we're going to put in a cut here, and I will tackle the guts of the game when I have some coffee in my system. For now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.